The Teams InterCup 2023 continues as we see the first match from Group B between the Cage Fighters and Film Bros Anonymous. Let's watch this match and find out who will get the first win for this group. Hello everyone, welcome back to Real Trivia Face Off. I am Albert and I'm here to host today's match in Group B of the Teams InterCup. And we got an exciting one here today between the Cage Fighters, Steven and Cameron, versus Film Bros Anonymous, consisting of Kenny and Sarah. Both very good competitors. I personally have played them both before, both very talented and teams and have their own variety of strengths, and this should be an exciting. We saw the first match that has aired last week for the InterCup between the Angry Birds and the Lighthouse Lobster and House Cat. Check that out if you haven't. But today we are part of Group B, as you see here in the top right corner. We got Loki Tour losers, Cage Fighters, and Film Bros Anonymous battling out. Only two will advance to the knockout stage, and Cage Fighters and Film Bros Anonymous are here today for the first match in this group stage, and this should be an exciting one. Let's just jump into the promos and see what the competitors, what these teams have to say about each other. If there is bad blood or not, I don't know. We'll find out here right now in the promos, starting with the Film Bros Anonymous.
What you reading there?
Oh, sorry, I was reading Heat too. Oh, I didn't know I had trivia right now. Because I'm a film bro. Anonymous. I'm excited to play these guys.
I'm excited to get redemption because we've lost to both the teams we're playing against in this.
Yes, group. This is our redemption arc / tour. I think it's a clean sweep through Group B. So,
yes.
Sweep. There you go. I was trying to put it all in one word. So,
yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Cameron, we're mortal enemies until this match is over. Then we're friends again. But for right now, you're going down. Steven, you're cool.
That too.
But you're still gonna lose.
What? Oh, wait, I'm over here now. What the hell? Okay, what she said. Okay.
Steve. Oh, you're muted.
Sorry, I was just getting really caught up in all my Heat stuff because, as we know, I'm also film bro, but I got this book before any of you did, because I was in New York when they gave these out for free in June before it even came out. So I think they're not that they're Film Bros Anonymous, but I'm Film Bro Ultimate.
Yeah.
What can I say?
You're Reader Zero.
Yeah.
Need that. Turns out you are pretty cool. So I think that'll give us the leg up here.
All right. Let's get it.
All right, those are the promos from Film Bros Anonymous and the Cage Fighters. Steven claiming himself to be an honorable film bro. I don't know what that necessarily means in the context of this match. But Kenny and Sarah, they're here to take down specifically Cameron and I guess Steven too. But yeah, this should be exciting. Forget to mention up top. Steven and Kenny, each one of these competitors have both played in the singles titles match. They didn't go their way, but they've both reached to that point. So these are very high caliber competitors here today that we'll be seeing in this match. So let's hope for a great result as well. But yeah, let's just jump into the player introductions. Let's go to those intros. Introducing first, with a record of 2 wins and 3 defeats with 1 technical knockout, They are Kenny, the Cronesman Praetor, and Sarah, the Jedi Heart. The Film Bros Anonymous.
When I will. Or we will. Trivia I like.
And their opponent, with a record of 2 wins and 2 defeats, with 1 knockout and 1 technical knockout, it is the Communist, Cameron Patterson, and Steven, the Bullseye Bush, the Cage Fighters!
Thunderstruck.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Get it.
All right, everyone is here.
I can't believe we're playing against a soundboard over here.
Okay. Kenny, apologies for cutting off your Yoda short at the very end there. Didn't realize
It's okay.
from the top.
He was a
Well
little
deserved.
unexpected with his movements. So.
Fair.
Too much of the ketamine.
Okay. So, all the competitors are here. Are you guys ready to get started on this match?
Let's get it done.
All right, sounds good.
I
Oh,
just have a co-host, so
you want to host?
yeah.
Okay, let's do it. We got a co-host. Sam is here
Surprise guest.
to host. Let me rearrange real quick.
I didn't know I was going to be free at this time, and I am. So
Hi, Jacob.
All right.
Nice.
Commenting just minutes ago.
Sounds good. So why don't we do this? Sam, why don't you read the rules for round number 1 and I'll send you the document while you do that. So,
okay, I might have a document, but okay.
okay.
So there will be 8 questions in random categories for all competitors, and you'll have 15 seconds to write your answer and then say it aloud. And each question is worth 1 point, but if you get a perfect round, you get a 1 point bonus questions. And each team has 3 repeats and a challenge.
Any questions?
Yep. Okay.
All of the questions, but I'll save that for the end.
Okay. So Sam, let me know if you got those questions. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and start reading the question for the competitors. Starting with question 1 in the category of 70s. 70s. The Last Picture Show primarily takes place in what U.S. state? Sam, without naming any specific states, how many states do you think you've been to?
Wait, did you say city or state? Can I ask for a clarifier?
5,
Might repeat.
4.
Can I use a repeat, Cameron?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay. Yep. First repeat for Cage Fighters, category 70s. The Last Picture Show primarily takes place in what U.S. state?
Oh, okay. Thank God. I
That
thought you
clarifies
asked
it
for
for me,
city,
too.
and I was like, okay, I might know this, but I'm kind of not certain. But state I can do. Okay. Well, I might be
5,
wrong, but like
4,
I'm
Might be
more
right.
likely to be
3,
right because it's
Yeah,
slightly easier.
1. Start with Cameron.
I just said California.
Okay, Kenny.
I said Texas.
Okay, Steven.
I also said Texas.
Sarah.
Oh, I said California.
2 of you are right. It is Texas. So Steven
Yes!
and Kenny getting the points
All right.
for their respective teams. There.
I
1
heard
point.
city for some reason, and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Okay, it might be like Austin or Dallas," but then I was
Texas.
That repeat was worth it.
Good use of the repeat.
Yeah, okay with that.
Okay. Question 2, an action adventure. In Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze is a stuntman, best known for doing stunts while riding what vehicle?
Hey,
think
it's
we-
our boy.
Do you
Pretty
do you
sure
do,
this is the only question I could answer. Actually, no, technically there's
The
two.
guy from Fortnite.
do you do your own stunts, Sam?
We're going to hell
4,
if we get this wrong,
2,
Stephen.
1.
Ah,
Okay.
To make a deal with the devil.
Starting with Kenny. Kenny, what's your
Motorcycle.
answer? Steven.
Motorcycle.
Sarah.
Motorcycle.
And Cameron.
Motorcycle.
Point sweep. The answer is motorcycle.
Woo!
Yep. 3-3.
Thank
so
God I
we
didn't
go
need to have
to-
any actual knowledge of the movie for that.
As we go to the third question in the category of animated. What kind of animals are Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed in The Lion King? Lion King, good movie.
Agree.
Oh, yeah.
The animated one.
Answers.
Oh, wait.
And 5. Both are animated. 4.
Yeah, I know.
The
I
2019
said, oh,
ones.
wait.
2.
The 2019 one,
One.
though, bad movie.
Hands down. We'll start with Steven.
Hyena.
Okay. Sarah.
Hyena.
Cameron.
Hyena.
Okay. Kenny.
Hyenas.
Another clean sweep for everyone here.
All right,
and
Kenny's
be-
good now, so I'm gonna.
Yep.
It's been a good
Before we go to the next,
question.
Bye, Sam. I love you.
thank you, Sam, for stepping in.
Bye, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you for your
Love you
service.
guys. Bye.
Jacob. Bye.
All right. So before we move on to the next question, Kate is here.
Okay.
Okay.
I love
Yeah,
Okay.
host.
Hi.
She'll be replaced in another three questions. She'll be replaced by another one. We have rotating hosts getting in.
Wow.
I'm just
It
kidding.
did happen.
I'm
The
just kidding.
all-star
Kate is-
host rumble.
Kate is here to stay for the remainder of the match, hopefully. But yeah, Kate, do you have the question to open?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at question 4 now. So go
Okay,
ahead.
sweet. Question 4 in the category of dramas. In Soul Surfer, Bethany Hamilton gets what part of her body bitten off by a shark bite?
Has any animal ever bitten you? Don't say any body parts, but has any animal ever bitten you before?
Yeah, my dog when he was a puppy. But
Mean
that's
dog.
it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's go to Sarah.
Arm.
Cameron.
Okay, that gives me confidence. Is it arm?
Kenny.
I feel good too. I said arm as well.
And Steve.
Arm.
Kate was
Oh, wait.
Wow. Too easy.
Stand a shark.
7-7. Still tie game as we go to the 5th question here. Category of 2010s. 2010s. Decade of 2010s. Who plays Gary, Max and Annie's neighbor who doesn't get invited to the game nights in Game Night?
Good movie.
Let's go.
I like having game nights and I like the movie Game Nights. So there you
Game nights are so fun.
go. Yeah, it is.
Gamer.
Especially when you play them with competitive people.
Except when I accidentally
Right eye.
made
All of
somebody
us.
cry.
1.
Sorry.
All right.
Like, it's okay. I'm just kidding.
Start with Cameron.
Oh, Jesse Plemons.
Okay. Kenny.
Jesse Plemons.
Okay. Stephen.
Jesse Plemons.
And Sarah.
Jesse Plemons.
Oh shit. There's two.
Another
answers.
clean sweep. 9
Guys,
to
we're
9.
really good at
So high.
trivia.
Yeah.
Look at us.
I'm so proud of us. But mostly me and Steven.
Right. Obviously.
All right.
All right. As we go into your 6th question in the category of fantasy sci-fi. What is the subtitle to the 6th film in the Terminator franchise?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
There's that many movies in this franchise.
Just get at least one of them, Cameron. If you know any of them.
All right,
write down
all
one
right,
of them.
all right.
This franchise have its ups and downs, that's for sure. So there's in 5.
For some reason, I
think I'm
forgot
good.
there were 6.
Three.
I thought there were only 5.
I didn't know it was this many.
1. Okay. Kenny. Start with you.
He said Dark Fate.
Okay, Steven.
Dark Fate.
Okay, Sarah.
The only one I know is Judgment Day, so that's what I put.
That's 2.
And
Cameron?
look at that. Same idea. Hey!
Dark Fate is the correct answer. So
I was about to
it was
put
Dark
Genesis
Steven.
down,
Getting
Steven. I didn't put.
Yeah, well, Genesis, I always think is like the 4th one, but then I was like, no, it's not. There's
Salvation.
There's
Those are the two I know.
Yeah, Salvation is there.
Those are the 2 you know.
Well, Genesis has Amelia Clark, and then Judgment Day is Judgment Day. So
I didn't know there were this many in the franchise.
Yeah, there's a lot. They've milked it.
still tied 10-10. So we go to the penultimate question, category of comedy. Which 2014 comedy features the cast of Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne, Zac Efron, and Dave Franco? You want to know something? One of this particular cast that I just mentioned, I am very self-conscious about how to pronounce their name, and I blame it on Sophie because she messed it up one time. And now I'm afraid of messing it up, even though I know how to pronounce it. So, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Which one?
There's
Did she say
5,
Efron?
4, 3. I'll tell you after this. 2, 1. Okay, Steven.
This isn't right. This is the end.
Okay, Sarah.
Neighbors.
Okay, Cameron.
Neighbors, but I scribbled it down because I erased it. So that's up to you.
Hey.
Okay,
Hey.
Kenny.
Neighbors. The lighting. There we go.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so I think we can accept everyone except for Steven. So 11-12 current score. And by the way, the name was Rose Byrne because Sophie said Rose Byrne. So, yeah.
Not John C.
Well,
O'Reilly.
Yeah, I
Well,
think the movie I said had half the cast,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah,
That was the
that's
year
tough.
before too.
But
that was 2013.
no, I knew it was really close, and I was thinking Spy was like
Yeah.
a Rose Byrne, but then I was like,
I almost said like Mike and Dave try to get wedding dates or whatever that movie is.
oh yeah,
Oh, Mike and Dave need wedding dates.
Need wedding dates. I would have even got it wrong if that was right. So good thing I raised that.
All right.
Okay, your last question is in the category of horror thriller.
Hmm.
Who directed Vertigo?
Vertigo. Good film.
I need to watch it.
I think I've never seen it.
I have vertigo right now.
I
It'd
believe
be
it
really
is good.
funny if I get this wrong, except not actually because I want the points.
oh nice move, Kenny.
Thank you. That was my vertigo shot. You know?
1.
Filmmaker.
Okay. Sarah.
Put Alfred Hitchcock.
Cameron.
Alfred.
Okay, good.
Kenny.
Alfred Hitchcock.
And Steven.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Holy sweet.
Ever since one time I mixed up Stanley Kubrick and Alfred Hitchcock, I like get in my head and think I'm gonna mix the two up again.
Sometimes it's easy to mix masters of their craft up, you know?
Okay, so at the end of round 1, we have a score of Cage Fighters with 13 to Film Bros Anonymous with 14. High scoring round 1. Lydia Budum. High scoring round 1, only 1 point differential. Yeah, pretty solid. Pretty much neck and neck until that penultimate question there, where the both Film Bros Anonymous got it and Cage Fighters missed. But yeah, still close match. Anything to comment so far, Kate?
I joined late, but good job so far.
Yep.
Wait, did Kenny have a
appreciate it.
perfect round there?
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. Okay, thanks for pointing
I
out.
was waiting for you to
Kenny
mention.
is
I
a
mean,
true.
you know,
that's a
I was
perfect
like,
round
Thanks,
one.
Steven.
I didn't want to
I
cheat.
didn't
You know,
even
I
realize.
figured someone would.
I was
bring it
waiting
up
for Albert to
eventually.
say
Okay,
something, but he just
Okay,
never did.
I'm
I
just
didn't
sitting
know.
here.
good point. Thanks for pointing it out. Thanks for being honest. Okay, so Kenny, there is a bonus question just for you alone. You
for
can
me?
write it down if you want, or you can just say it out
Okay.
loud.
Okay.
It's up to you how you want to do it. But here is the question for your bonus in the true perfect round. Who appears in all the following films? Wanted, Eternals, and By the Sea.
Angelina Jolie. Final answer.
For the true perfect round, that is correct.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
giving their score now to 15 to 13. So now a 2-point differential for Film Bros Anonymous, the lead
Steven,
after round one.
Thank you.
I mean, Sarah was gonna point it out, so you know it's fine.
Steven's a class act. What can you say?
All right, so let's go. Let's go to round number 2, and I'll read the rules here for round number 2. So in round number 2, each team will spin the wheel, and whatever category it lands on, they will be getting 5 questions from that category. If they don't like their initial spin, they can spin again unless their initial spin lands on opponent's choice. Each of the questions are worth 2 points. You can go to multiple choice, but it will reduce the point value to 1. You can collaborate in this round, and we do need final answer. And if you have an incorrect answer, your opponent has a chance to steal. And the repeats and challenge are still in effect. Cage Fighters, you have 2 repeats left. You used 1 in round 1. In Film Bros Anonymous, you still have all 3. Any questions? Sounds good. So this is the categories for today's match. We got rom-coms, Studio Ghibli, Nicolas Cage, coming of age, disaster movies, Pixar, Coen Brothers, music/musicals, and spinners and opponent's choice. So Film Bros Anonymous, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to the Cage Fighters?
I think we always should defer.
Yeah,
Okay.
this isn't
Okay.
a wheel I would be okay going first on.
Yeah. We'll throw them into the fire.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. So
Disaster, perhaps.
Cage Fighters, you ready for the spin?
Yeah.
Here it is. First spin.
Ah!
That's on disaster movies.
Here, can we look at the categories again?
Because
Yep.
I'm leaning toward like maybe spinning it. Like this is a pretty neutral category.
Yeah.
for me. I'm trying to think if there's anything. There's maybe like 2 categories I don't want here. Maybe 3 even, but like.
Yeah, I'm at like 2.
So let's
let's just go again. Yeah.
go again. Sure. Spin
All right,
again.
spin again.
I almost feel like Nick Cage would maybe even be harder. I don't know.
All right, so spinning again, you have to take whatever this lands on. Here it
But
is.
more memorable.
Ooh.
Lands on Studio Ghibli.
Okay, we can't let them get
Another
seals.
neutral as whatever, man.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Okay. Kate, you want me to take Studio Ghibli?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll read Studio Ghibli. You'll read for Kenny and Sarah, whatever it lands on later. So, Cameron, Steven, are you ready for your 5 questions, Studio Ghibli?
Yeah.
Okay. Your first question in Studio Ghibli. What caused Ponyo to transform from a fish to a human in Ponyo?
I'm thinking. Was it he got kissed? No.
I don't know. I like that might be it.
I'd
actually.
get it if we did multiple choice. So if you aren't
Because-
sure, we should just do that.
You know what? Let's go for 2.
3.
He was kissed by a little
Final
girl.
answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect for a 2-point steal.
Do you know this, Sarah?
No, I don't like
I
Ponyo.
I watched this as a kid, and I rewatched this like 3 years ago, so I'm trying to remember it from 3 years ago. Does she
I know
like?
Pa-
it-
I was gonna
is
say
it
I know
because she
Ponyo
gets
likes
out
ham.
of water?
I don't know. I just know Ponyo likes
Oh,
ham.
it might be that. Eats ham. Okay, you want okay.
Eats
Anya
ham. Final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
No, it was a
We're
guess.
looking. Where the answer is she licks the blood wounds from Sasuke's
Oh, I
fingers.
knew it.
Oh.
She licked-
I was
likes the blood.
thinking blood, but I thought that was like too much.
That seems kind
Oh.
of. That seems kind
I thought
of
about
graphic
that.
for a kids movie.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is.
like-
That's why I didn't think
The
about it.
mom in Ponyo is unhinged, by the way.
I haven't seen it actually, but like I watched a couple minutes on cable and I remember the trailer. So Kiss seemed like I knew she put her like there was a mouth situation.
Doesn't she like
Yeah.
suck the blood wound? I don't
She
know.
she basically licks the blood off the fingers. That's done from the wound.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
a
Yeah.
Ponyo
Oh,
hater.
Basically,
I
little
thought
stuff
about
before.
that.
Okay, so
Oh.
no points for either teams.
Hey,
there.
at least they didn't get points, Kenny.
True.
Hey, at least they didn't steal it, Steven.
I'm glad we didn't go multiple because they might have stolen that.
I still wouldn't have known.
No, but I would have
You
gotten
mine.
but it's all right.
Anyway,
Let's go to the next question in Ghibli. In The Tale of the Princess Kaguya, the titular character was discovered for the first time inside of what by her adoptive father?
Inside of okay, I don't.
I don't know.
I haven't seen this one.
Want to do multiple choice
Yeah.
or take a random? Okay, multiple choice.
Okay. A clam. B, a nest. C, a bamboo. D, a mountain.
Okay.
I'm between two of them.
Well, so it wasn't Miyazaki, so wouldn't it be like anything high up? Maybe because he likes aviation or whatever. You go for it.
All right. C. Final answer.
C is correct for 1 point.
Okay, bamboo honestly is like I feel like no one would come up with unless it was from the movie. So that's a good guess.
Yeah, I would have gotten that, but I have seen the movie, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know if that was one that you have to kind of see the movie, I think, to get without
Yeah.
multiple choice. It's a good
Yeah.
movie though. You guys should watch it.
Yeah. It's on my list.
Question 3 in Studio Ghibli. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Emily Blunt, and John Krasinski provide the English dub for which Ghibli movie?
Oh, I was looking at it.
I
Is that
knew
like
this at one point.
Whisper of the Heart or something? No. Like multiple choice, you could definitely get it right.
Yeah. I don't.
Five.
Well, just I don't. think
Multiple.
it's-
Three.
Multiple choice.
Okay. Your options are A, The Wind Rises. B, When Marnie Was There. C, Tales from Earthsea. D, Ponyo.
It's all right.
I'm pretty sure it's B.
What was B again?
I don't remember. It wasn't the other ones. I just didn't think it was any of the other ones.
You don't think it was A?
Oh, it was When Marnie Was There.
Okay. All right.
B. Final answer.
That is incorrect for the 1 point steal. The options again are A, The Wind Rises. B, When Marnie Was There. C, Tales from Earthsea. D, Ponyo.
A final answer.
Okay. I trust Sarah.
That is correct for the 1 point
Yes.
steal.
Well, it doesn't matter if you trust her. She said final answer.
If he was asking about when Marnie was there would have been Haley Steinfeld in the question.
Right.
Oh wow.
I knew. Well, so I was looking at the dubs a little bit earlier.
At least
like,
I-
when I watched
Also,
them.
Marnie was
also
there?
reminder to teams that you can ask for a free repeat of the options once throughout.
Well, I was pretty sure I knew. Like, I was confident in the answer. I just was like, I couldn't remember exactly what it was at first.
Okay, so ready for a penultimate question in Ghibli?
Yeah.
Kiki lives on top of what kind of establishment in Kiki's Delivery Service?
Bakery. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Thank you, Cam.
I
the
just
one I
watched this
watched.
the other night. It's so
I
cute.
might have had
I
to like.
love this movie so
It's
much.
so
I just
cute.
went for it.
I love it too, but
Alright.
Everyone should love it.
And your last question, Studio Ghibli. What is Prince Aaron's weapon of choice in Tales from Earthsea?
Should we just say a weapon? Or do you know this?
Gun.
I don't know. Like we could just
It's
say
prob-
like a sword or a trident or something, or go multiple here. Because it might be easy to get if you've seen it.
5,
Yeah. Let's just-
Multiple choice.
2. Okay. A. Sword. B. Bow and arrow. C. Crossbow. D. Battle axe.
Okay, I don't think it's crossbow because it seems like too primitive of a movie, but I've never seen it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I just know there's like a water monster thing going on there. So go with whatever you want. Maybe just sword.
3.
All right, sword. Final answer.
Sword.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right, what was
Dude,
that?
I almost said. I should have just said
almost said
sword
bow.
with two.
I was about to say bow, but thank God
Good.
you stopped me.
That movie
Yeah.
sucks, by the way. You're not missing
I've heard
anything.
I heard the Goro stuff I've heard is iffy. So
From Up
Was
on
it-
Poppy Hill isn't bad, but
Yeah,
that's like
I
his
like
the other
So,
ones.
at the
Not
end
good.
of round number, well, not the end of round, at the end of their round for Ghibli, we have a score of 17-16. Is that what you have, Kate? I don't know if you're keeping score actually.
Sure. I don't know. I haven't been
Okay.
keeping score.
Okay,
So-
I have it at 17 and 16. Hopefully that's right. So
I trust
now
you.
we go to Film Bros Anonymous spin. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Here is your first spin.
I say we go with it.
Okay, you feeling confident, Sarah?
I feel more confident than if we got like half the other categories on this
Yeah.
field.
Let's do it. Let's do Pixar.
Okay,
Okay.
Kate. We'll be asking
it's the
questions
one
on
I
Pixar.
didn't want you guys
God
to
damn
get.
it.
Okay.
It's the only
It's okay
category
with-
I truly wanted.
Hey, it's-
I was okay with any of the others for you guys. Honestly, that sucks.
Hey, you guys got Nick Cage last time, or we got Nick Cage, which helped you win last time.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay. Are you ready for your first question in Pixar? Okay. Your first question in Pixar. What is the name of the human child in The Good Dinosaur?
Spot, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
That's a name you give a dog.
Yeah, but the whole point is that the kid
Because
acts
that's
like
the
pet.
joke, Cameron.
All right.
Thanks for telling us the whole plot of the movie.
And I haven't seen it. So,
And now you don't have
I
to
didn't
watch
know I
it.
was spoiling
Now
it.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Your second question in Pixar. What was the name of Woody's old TV show in Toy Story 2?
Mm.
Woody's Roundup is what I'm thinking of. I don't know if there's something more to
I
that.
don't know if it was Woody's specifically, but should we go multiple choice and get it, narrow it?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Woody's Roundup? Is it B, Howdy Woody? Is it C, Woody of West Rider? Or D, Woody's Finest Hour?
It's Woody's
Hey.
Roundup, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
You tell me it's not Bounty Law?
I understood that reference, Cameron.
Okay. Third question in Pixar. Who voices Chef Skinner in Ratatouille?
Oh, oh. Isn't the old guy the guy from Lawrence of Arabia?
I don't know. Gonna be honest, I only know two of the voice cast in this movie, and it's not this character.
Is Skinner? Oh, is Skinner okay. Multiple choice. I think I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it A, Dominic? How do you say that last name after it?
Dominic Monaghan.
Okay. B, Martin Freeman. C, Ian Holm. Or D, John Rhys Davies.
What a
Yeah, those are
arrangement of people. I think it's Ian Holm.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say Ian Holm. Final answer.
That is correct for 1
Let's
point.
go.
That was
Man,
an
they're trying to
arrangement.
throw you off with the
I just
last
knew it was a weird
pass.
agreement.
It started to seem like they did, but
Okay, your fourth question in Pixar. What is the name of the Moorish idolfish that lives in the aquarium in the dentist clinic? Also the leader of the tank gang in Finding Nemo.
What's Willem Dafoe's character's name?
Is it Gil?
I don't know.
I kind of want to just go for it because I can't.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, let's go with Gil. Final answer.
That is correct for 2
Let's
points.
go.
Oh,
We love Willem Dafoe.
yes.
All right. And then your fifth and final question in Pixar. How many piston cups has Lightning McQueen won as seen in Cars 3?
I don't know.
27.
Okay, no, it's not that much. I say we just go multiple choice, so that way
Yeah.
if we get it wrong, they can't.
It's probably just gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4.
It probably will be, but like at least if we get it wrong, they can only get at most 1 point.
True.
So multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, 3? Is it B, 5? Is it C, 7? Or is it D, 9?
So see, the only number that came in my mind was 6, and that's not an option.
Do you think it's? I'm thinking 3 or 5.
I feel more comfortable with 5.
Okay, I would do 5.
Yeah, 5 final
5
answer.
final answer.
That is incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The
Wanna
Cage
go-
Fighters for the 1 point steal.
you want to go
Is
3?
it A, 3, B, 5, C, 7, or D, 9?
So for some, I have no clue. I just thought 7 seemed right, but
7
they
is the
did
lucky
say
number.
3 or 5. So, and I've never seen the movie, so
Me neither. I don't know.
I haven't.
Well,
I don't remember.
okay.
Or 5.
It was
well,
aesthetically
Sarah
pleasing.
said 6, so like, I'm
All
leaning
right,
towards
let's
7.
let's do 7.
All right, 7
Or
final
5.
answer.
That is correct for a 1 point.
No.
Nice.
I was like,
I
lucky
actually
number
helped.
7.
I
I was
helped,
gonna go with that
guys.
before Sarah said anything.
Yeah, and 6
So,
and
a
9.
big
are,
steal there
around.
by the Cage Fighters to end the round number 2 with a score of 18 for the Cage Fighters. The Film Bros Anonymous 22, a 4-point differential going into round number 3. What are your thoughts so far, Kate?
Film Bros Anonymous had a really strong round 2. Cage Fighters could have done better.
Thank you for manifesting that, Sam.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god! Wow,
I was gonna say that
You
people
probably like
find that
Shape of
fish
Water.
attractive.
There's a lot of discourse about that online.
Yeah.
But solid match, solid round so far. Film Bros Anonymous again with the Pixar only missing the 1 question. And Cage Fighters, I mean, they did solid at Ghibli as well. They only missed 2, but the steals did hurt them a little bit, even though they got it back. But yeah, 4-point differentials, 18 to 22. So let's see what happens here in round number 3. So Kate, why don't you read the rules for round number 3?
Okay. Teams will pick what? Teams will pick 4 numbers that will correspond to 4 random categories. Each team gets 4 questions. Teams can only collaborate on the 3rd and 4th questions. Questions are worth 1, 2, 3, and 4 points, and there is no stealing or multiple choice in this round.
Okay. Any questions?
no.
All right. So Film Bros Anonymous, you got the first. You got the first pick of the 4 numbers between the 1 to 12.
Sarah, do you have 2?
Yeah. I have my typical 4 that I use, so I just you can say 2 and then I'll say whatever.
Okay, I have 3 and 7.
Okay, so and then 4 and 11.
Okay. So that's 3, 4, 7, 11.
All right. Well, I already had 2 of these numbers written down on my board, and they didn't say them, so might as well use them. 6 and 9.
1, 2.
Okay.
Basic.
So 1269. Okay.
One,
So in
1, 2, 6, 9.
What?
Yes, that wasn't even planned.
Okay. So I read the questions for the cage fighters in round 2. So Kate now will be reading for the cage fighters, and I'll be reading for Film Bros Anonymous. So do you want to reveal the categories for the cage fighters?
Yeah. So you guys picked 1, which corresponds to family films. You picked 2, which corresponds to A24 Studios. You picked 6, which corresponds to Pixar. You picked 9, which corresponds to 2010s.
Okay. And Film Bros Anonymous, you picked 3. That is the category of dramas. You picked 4. That is the category of John Hughes, and this includes his directing and writing credits. You picked 7. That is the category of 2000s. And 11 is the category of actors and actresses. So let us know if you need to hear these categories again. If not, feel free to talk it among each other, discuss how you want to organize this and who takes what.
All right. Well, here's my initial thought, but I was
There
it
is
was
no
tough
Michael
for me
Mann
going.
here, though.
Huh?
Unfortunately. So there is no Michael Mann. Sorry, I was just responding to
Oh
someone.
yeah.
They wouldn't use Michael Mann against me anyway. So.
Yeah, that wouldn't be smart.
The thing about the only reason I put A24 at 4 is it's more specific than 2010s. There's just so.
I was gonna say
great
Pixar is
flex.
way more specific, though. Like, in all
Yeah,
honesty, I don't care. I don't want to put Pixar at
Not good at
1.
it. Okay, we can put it 2 then, and family at 1, or what?
I would rather have it above family.
Okay.
Like, I would put it at 3.
Pixar
And in
at
all
3.
honesty, like, I don't love putting A24 at 4, but like, if you're okay with that, like, they're all pretty like
2010s.
neutral for me. So, except Pixar, I didn't want to be 1. Was basically it.
Okay. I'm not that great with Pixar, so we could put it.
I could do Pixar at 2 then.
And you take it.
Yeah, and like, because the Pixar, I could get some that like are newer that I'm not as familiar with. So.
Mm-hmm. And then 2010s and A24 we can collaborate. I think that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
I think I'm good with that.
Okay.
So
1 family, I'm taking it. 2 Pixar, Steven's taking it. 3 2010s, and then 4 A24.
Sorry, 1 second. 1 family, 2 Pixar, 3 2010s, 4 A24. And Pixar's for Steven, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I have an arrangement, Sarah.
What is it? Because I don't really have a solid idea of what to do here.
I got John Hughes at 1, dramas at 2, 2000s at 3, actors and actresses for 4.
Okay. I'm fine with that just because John Hughes was like, yeah, that's the most narrow category, but like I don't feel confident in it. So
yeah, I would do that one. I just feel like it'd be a good, at least to get 1 point.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know about a 2.
Right.
But I feel like 2 for dramas is a bit more broad. If you want to take that one.
I'm fine taking that.
Okay. Then we will do that.
What? Say that again.
So here are all the points. So 1 for John Hughes, 2 for dramas, 3 for 2000s, 4 for actors and actresses. And then I'm going to take John Hughes, and Sarah's going to take dramas.
Okay. Sounds good. So, okay. So again, score update: Cage Fighters 18, Film Bros Anonymous 22, 4-point differentials. Cage Fighters needs to get 4 points to tie. So we'll start with Dumb. So, Kate, you'll be reading the questions to them.
Okay.
for the first one to Cameron for family films.
Alrighty. Cameron, are you ready for your 1-pointer in family films?
It's all about family.
That is a yes.
Yes.
Okay. Your question is, name one of the 2 superpowers that Will Stronghold has in Sky High.
Will, I think that's the son. Super strength. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Sky High,
Nice.
good movie.
I'm glad
Kurt
you took
Russell.
that one.
19
I don't know
to
if I would have
22.
gotten it.
It took me a second. I was like, was that Kurt Russell? But then they said one of the.
I just assume 1-pointer. It's probably the main character.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Steven, are you ready for your 2-pointer in Pixar?
Yep.
Alrighty. In Inside Out, what food does Anger say San Francisco ruined when Riley and her mom go out for lunch?
Man, that is really specific. Curse of the Pixar. Okay. Wow.
We have 2 repeats.
Say, yeah. I mean, I've only seen it once, and to be honest, I don't remember specific details like that. So I'll say pizza. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Sushi, yeah.
you were with pizza.
Yeah. I mean, it sounded like it's just like food that you could ruin. I was like,
Because they put broccoli on the pizza.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but if San Francisco actually does that, wow.
Something as simple as pineapple can ruin
We should
pizza.
withhold their pizza rights.
Okay, so 21 to 22, 1 point difference. Cage Fighters needs one of the next 2 questions to take the lead here.
Alrighty, Cage Fighters, your 3-pointer in 2010s. Samuel L. Jackson plays a wealthy megalomaniac named Richard Valentine in which 2010s film?
Richard
Kingsman.
Valentine.
Kingsman: The Secret Service. Final answer.
That is correct for 3 points.
There's no way that's a 3-pointer.
And they take the lead.
I mean, it is specific though. It's just that we
It's
happen
just
to know
character name,
people
yeah.
that are really obsessed with this movie for some reason.
Yeah.
So,
I did watch it recently, oddly enough.
so we go to the Film Bros Anonymous. Cage Fighters at the vote at TKO. Film Bros Anonymous. Now we go to you for the 1-pointer first for Kenny in the category of John Hughes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here's your question. Who stars as Professor Philip Brainard in Flubber?
Robin Williams. Final answer.
Correct for 1 point.
Damn it.
I didn't know he wrote that.
Flubber. I
Interesting.
like Flubber.
I liked it when I was 7, but I haven't seen it since then.
I haven't seen it since I was that old either.
I don't know if I ever watched it, but I saw the trailer.
The
like,
basketball
did.
scene.
or some
The
VH
basketball
show.
scene. I remember that.
I can tell you, I watched it I think during the pandemic. It's not a great movie.
You didn't even like the basketball scene, Albert.
See, I
I
liked
think
when I
this-
got to make Flubber in school.
I'm pretty sure the CGI was like semi-revolutionary though. Like they did some technique that was pioneering.
So
Real flubber.
We go to Sarah now for the 2-pointer to take the lead, forcing Cage Fighters to answer their 4 if Sarah gets this right. So Sarah, your 2-pointer in dramas. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who directed 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri?
Oh, crap. I can tell you who starred in the movie.
Five, 4, 3,
I'm sorry, Kenny. I don't even have a guess.
1.
It's okay.
The correct answer is Martin McDonough. Martin McDonough.
that guy.
Was that 2000s or dramas? Sorry.
That was
There
dramas.
dramas.
Okay. I was like, wait, that's not a 2000s movie.
No,
No.
you guys elected dramas for the
Okay.
2 in
Okay,
2000.
making
We
sure.
dodged
Just
the
making
bullet
sure.
there.
You could have asked me
Yeah.
who was in the movie.
I know Kenny would have definitely. That's like a Kenny.
I would've gotten that,
Yeah.
So I was like,
It's okay, Sarah.
All right. So now you guys can collaborate for the 3-pointer to again take the lead. In the category of 2000s, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let me change. There's a wrong verbiage in this question. Okay, here's your question. What is the occupation of Matt Dillon's character in 2005's Crash?
I don't know. It's much harder than the 3-pointer that they got.
Yeah, what the hell?
5, 4,
Repeat.
3. Okay, your first repeat. Question again in 2000s. What is the occupation of Matt Dillon's character in 2005's Crash?
I want to say he's like a construction worker or something.
That's a better guess than I have.
And that's all I got. I'm going to say construction worker, final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for a cop. A cop.
Okay, that makes sense.
I actually knew that question, the answer.
Yeah, well, I saw you giggling.
It's one of the.
Well, I was giggling
Much
because it's
maligned
Crash.
sure
because
was
it's-
Crash.
Yeah.
They should have asked David Cronenberg's Crash, even though it didn't come out.
I get it confused with
2005.
Traffic as well, the Soderbergh movie.
Yeah.
This one is the fan favorite Best Picture winner movie that everyone knows about. So.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is the situation here. Still 23-24 in favor of the Cage Fighters. Film Bros Anonymous needs their 4-pointer to get the lead and throw it back to the Cage Fighters. They have 2 repeats. Both teams still have 2 repeats left. So Film Bros Anonymous will start with you since you're down by 1. Are you ready for your 4-pointer in actors and actresses?
Yep.
Here is your question. Which actor appears in The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Bridget Jones' Diary, and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince?
I think it's Slughorn.
I don't
What's
know.
his name?
4.
It's like Jim. Repeat.
Okay, your second repeat. You have 1 remaining. Your question again. Which actor appears in The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Bridget Jones' Diary, and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince?
This is rough.
It's like Jim Broad something. That's the only guy I can think of, and I don't even know if he's in Narnia or
4,
Bridget Jones.
3.
Repeat.
Okay, your last repeat. Which actor appears in The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Bridget Jones' Diary, and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince?
Why do I have this in my brain? I don't know if that's even his real name.
Might as well.
5, 4.
Okay, we're gonna go with Jim Broadhurst. Final answer.
And your winner, the Cage Fighters. The correct answer is Jim Broadbent. Jim Broadbent.
I am so pissed. I am so pissed.
That was
Oh my
really
God.
close.
That hurts. Oh my god.
Why does this always happen with the 4-pointers?
That was really close, unfortunately.
I hate trivia.
But yeah, the Cage Fighters eke out the win 24-23, as we'll put these competitor backstage and talk to them in a bit. But Kate, thoughts on the match?
Oh my god, that was so fun and so close. Kenny just coming short. I really thought he was going to get it with writing it down, but so close.
Yeah, I mean he got the right actor down.
Yeah,
That was
you
Horace
have to-
Slughorn. Jim,
Great
he just
idea.
couldn't pull the name, and he got the broad part too. It just brought
Mhm.
her broadband. But yeah, solid match. Back and forth, strong round one from both teams. The round
Mhm.
two, Cage Fighters a little bit more rough on Ghibli, and then Film Bros Anonymous doing well with Pixar, and it just came down to that round four. But yeah, let's talk to the competitors here, starting with Kenny and Sarah of Film Bros Anonymous. Kenny, Sarah, that was a heartbreaker at the very
Yeah.
end there. But how are you feeling overall with this game?
Annoyed.
Yeah, it's just really round three. Really, sorry, my eye is itchy.
Okay.
Really bent it for us, or you could say broad
Oh.
bent.
Yeah.
That fucking guy, that old geezer, really getting me. Oh,
Yeah.
and I can picture him. I was like, oh, that's the guy from Paddington 2 as well. Oh well.
I don't know if it's in Paddington 2. You might be right, but yeah, he was Horace
He's like the antique shop owner in Paddington 2. That
Oh,
has, like,
okay.
the book.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah, he's Horace Slughorn in the Harry Potter series. In Chronicles of Narnia, he's the guy that the Pevensey children are staying in the house at, where the wardrobe is in. He owns the house. And Bridget Jones' Diary, I believe he is the roommate. He's one of the roommates of the main characters. So yeah. But yeah, that was again, that was a heartbreaker at the very end. But you guys still played a pretty solid match. Kenny, you got a perfect round one plus the bonus. That is a feat which I think has only been done by, I want to say, 2 other people in teams. I need to double check for sure, but that is an accomplishment. So great job on that. And yeah, you guys played pretty solid in Pixar. But yeah, unfortunately, just that last question just didn't go your way. But yeah, luckily with this format of the cup, this is not the end of your journey in this tournament. You guys have another match. If you could have done something differently from today, is there anything you would like to take away and learn and place to the next match?
I really don't think there's anything we could have done different. I'm trying to not be whiny right now, so that's why I'm trying to be silent. You know how I feel about their 3-pointer.
I didn't think. Yeah, that's
That's not a 3-pointer.
That's a 2 or a
yeah.
1.
There's just no world that's a 3-pointer.
I think if you look at Letterboxd right now, Kingsman has at least like 800,000.
And it's like one of the main characters of the movie.
The villain. So I don't know. Maybe it's the name that would trip someone up, but like I feel like they say it a lot in that movie. And I feel like, you can't really foresee like switching, round 1, round 2. But if we did switch it, maybe we would have, been tied. But what can you do? So I expected like a kind of a hard John Hughes question at 2. So that's why I thought we'd do it at 1, because I thought it would just be some like one of his random 80s movies, but it happened to be a late 90s one. So, which I didn't even know that he wrote. So, yeah.
We got a lot of credits. But yeah, no, that's fair. But yeah, we'll see you guys again in that next match against the Loki Thor losers. That should be a tough match, but I believe in you guys. You can pull it out. So yeah, we will talk to you guys again in that one. Thank you. All right, and now we bring today's winner, earning themselves the currently, after one match, a top spot in Group B. Steven and Cameron, congrats on the win. Solid performance. You guys were trailing after round 1, round 2, but may able to pull it off in round 3. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. That was some liquid luck right there. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, Jim Broadbent knows about that liquid luck. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah. But yeah, they played really well. But I had no idea what was going to happen there at the end. I especially did not think that would happen. But yeah, that round 3 was crazy.
Oh yeah, I agree. Man, I thought he was going to get that. I was like, oh, when he said Jim, I was like, oh, then he said broad, and I was like, oh, and then he did.
I really
And I was
thought
like,
he could get it because
yeah, it was like because I didn't remember he was in Narnia, but then I heard Bridget Jones and Half-Blood Prince. I was like, oh, he's Bridget Jones's dad, and I was like,
oh, okay. I was wondering who he played in that because yeah.
I think they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you guys played a solid performance. You eked out the win, very close. 24-23 is a high scoring match. But yeah, now that you guys have won one match, it's not over. There is still a chance that I mean, you guys have an advantage here. You got the points, so you're currently on top of the team. But there's still a chance that you guys might not even make it out of the group stage if the other teams all manage to have one win each, and then the point differential comes to it, and there's only 1 point differential. So what's the game plan for the next one? Similar competitors to Loki Thor losers.
I think the easiest thing is you win the match. You know,
Let's start by winning and see what
Let's
happens.
think about a movie.
you know, but it's like you know, in terms of point differential, you gotta like.
Yeah.
You can't overthink it, you know, because you just have to perform your best. And, you know, today I was thinking, like, you know, even if we don't win the match, like, we put up a lot of points and the differential should be pretty solid. And, like, yeah, if he had just switched the name slightly, who knows, like, we probably don't get that 824 4-pointer. I mean, honestly.
Probably not, unless it's one of the few that I know.
Yeah, unless
like,
it's a first
everything
reformed questions, then Cameron is like cooking there. You know?
I know everything about that movie, so I would be fine. But there's just certain random movies that I would get any question right about. But you know, it's probably not going to be that. You never know. So
yeah, and like that Kingsman one, they're upset about the difficulty, and I feel like name questions and like having to say a character name, I feel like that's always hard. It's just I think this group of people, we've inflated like the Kingsman stuff a bit, so it's like it seems easy, but I don't know. I'm like, I feel like the name stuff usually trips me up. So I was glad that it was like a movie I had watched recently. Otherwise I would have been like, you know. So
yeah. No, that's fair. And a smart game plan. Go for the win. You know, that's to the point.
Yeah. I guess you know, if we're talking, I don't know, like specifics. You know, it's like if we want to keep it close, you know, even if we do lose, you know, I think that's important. So don't like get discouraged, even in a close game and you lose. You know, like Film Bros Anonymous. I think that's what they got to do, carrying in. Not to get discouraged in their next match, you know, just keep it close. Obviously they have to get the win, but you know, I mean, I had the match to get into the contenders, or that contenders match I played in, like I was down by like 10 going into the round 3, or it felt like it might have been like 8. So at this point I'm like, you know, you just gotta stick with it, because you never know what's going to happen.
Right.
Exactly. That's what makes the Intercup interesting, is the point differential aspect. So it puts them in an interesting spot too. But let's just win the next one. Sounds good. Gotta hunker down.
Definitely fair. So we will see you guys in that next one against Loki Thor losers. So thank you guys for playing today, and we'll talk to you again soon.
We're watching you, Sophie and David.
Yeah.
All right. So couple of housekeeping. There we go. Housekeeping stuff that I want to mention. Kenny, with that perfect round 1, he joins. The only other person that's ever done a perfect round 1 plus the bonus is Matthew. Matthew's done it twice. So Kenny joined that elite squad in teams. No one else have done it in teams. So that's that. And that is it really. So, Kate, any final thoughts?
That game by both teams and all competitors. It was a fun match. Sorry, I was late.
All good. Kept it entertaining. I was like, oh, she's gonna show up. What's gonna happen? Sam is here. I don't know what's gonna happen. But
You have rotating hosts?
yeah. But yeah, so thank you everyone for watching once again. Tomorrow we have another match at 8:30. Let me double check actually right now. I am gonna check. Tomorrow we have a match between the Black Sparrows and Masters of the Skies at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That is part of Group D, so the first match of Group D there, Black Sparrows versus Master of the Skies. Curious what kind of disguises Jacob and Matt will bring against Cole and Matt. There's two Matts, so I have to call them by the last name. Should be fun. But yeah, and so yeah, that should be a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check out all the other matches. Keep up with the InterCup. This should be a lot of fun, exciting as we go throughout the summer. But aside from that, we'll see you again next time in Real Trivia Face Off. Bye-bye. Oh, where's it? Where's that playing? I clicked on it. It's not.